can't wait for the day that they ban bonnets in public. I just want to remind y'all that Black American women have more headdresses in our culture than bonnets.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on the post notification bell. Hit all so you will not miss a video when I post, guys. So in today's video, I want to talk about that whole bonnet culture. I've been seeing a lot of videos again about this whole bonnet and durag in public. This shouldn't even be a topic, in my opinion. I mean, when I was coming up, you know, we were taught when you go out in public, you should dress presentably and you should dress a certain way. I mean, you have attire for the home, you have attire for the beach, you have attire for work, and you have attire for school. So a lot of these young adults, they don't, in my mind, get it. They feel as though the bonnet is no big deal. It's better to wear the bonnet if they are having a bad hair day, and they keep saying how, you know, other people, other race don't have to worry about that. They could wear messy buns and they could do this and they could do that. I think we need to take that off the table. We're not talking about other races. We are talking about the Black community here. So, you know, for anyone to think it's okay to wear a bonnet in public, I mean, really and truly, it's sad. It makes us look bad. I mean, I know I've been telling my kids not to do it, and you see them try to come out of the house and try to do it, and then you keep telling them not to do it. But the culture is wear bonnets. And so even though you're at home saying you shouldn't wear it and how it looks bad and how it's not a good reflection on you, they go outside and they see people wearing it, and they keep, you know, trying to convince you that it's nothing wrong with it. But it's no convincing, guys. It is not appropriate to wear bonnets, durags outside. And people are also saying, what about the people that wear hair covering? What about the Muslim that wear stuff on their head? That is just not the same. A bonnet was made to put on your head when you go to sleep. That was the purpose of a bonnet, guys. So, I mean, chime in and let me know your thoughts on the whole bonnet in public. Like I said, 2026, and we're talking about the same thing that we talked about in 2025. I feel like as a community, we should not keep fighting things that bring us down. Bonnets and durags, let's try to get out of that culture. Let's try to do better. It's not that people want to dictate to you what to do, but we have to represent ourselves better. We have to want to do better in our community. And not everything that is toxic, not everything that makes us look bad, we should want to hang on to. Let's stop it in 2026. And I know that most people don't see a problem, but a lot of people do see a problem. And, you know, that's why the schools have made it their business to what? To ban these bonnets and to put rules and guidelines in place, because clearly the young adults, the new upcoming class, the freshmen, the sophomores, the juniors, the seniors, all of these people don't see nothing wrong with what they're doing when they come on campus with the bonnet. So the schools are stepping up. I know Tuskegee stepped up and they said, oh, no, you won't be wearing bonnets here in classes on campus. It's not allowed. And I honestly agree with them, honestly. Okay? It should not be allowed. And whoever think it should be allowed, they really, I don't know. I don't want to really say anything bad, but really and truly, you have a lot of people with opinions that really shouldn't even have opinions, okay? I mean, their compass on life is just way off, and they're feeding the community crap by trying to tell people that it's okay to do certain things. And really and truly, like, you know, we just gotta do better. We just gotta do better as a people. If you want to be respected, if you want to be treated right, you have to do better. People judge you by how you present yourself, okay? And you're not going to be in college forever. So if you don't know better in college, imagine when you get out in the workforce what you're going to do. Just imagine that. When you get out in the workforce, and if you're used to wear bonnet to class because in your mind, oh, I'm busy, I gotta study, I gotta this, I gotta that. When you get out in the workforce, you're gonna have things you have to do too. So you have to make it a part of your routine. Just like you guys have your facial routine and your self-care routine and your braiding routine and your baby hair routine, and you know, you're looking good and your shopping routine. Make presenting yourself a priority and a routine that you implement in your life, right? And I know sometimes it's hard to keep up with our hair because it requires a lot of work, but just make that a part of your routine. So guys, if you made it this far, I'm going to show you some of the videos from people objecting to the bonnet on campus. They think they should be allowed to wear their bonnets. And then I'm also going to show you people that say absolutely not. You should not be wearing bonnets in public, okay? Bonnets are prohibited in public. Just like you wouldn't wear your lingerie in public, just like you wouldn't put on your underwear and your panties and go walk outside in public. It's the same way you should look at a bonnet. It is for your house and for you and your personal environment. So guys, I'm gonna end the video, and I want you to meet me in the comment section. Let's have a discussion, even though this discussion shouldn't even be a discussion. Look at this tree, guys. So pretty. It is really pretty. Sorry to stop, but had to look at it because it's like dropping in the video. So yeah, look at that tree. It's pretty. It's pretty outside today. The ducks are out. It's just looking really good outside. And let me just show you the monument while I'm at it right there. But yeah, guys, come in my comment section. Let me finalize this video. Come in my comment section. Let me know your thoughts on this. And you know, let's have a discussion. But once and for all, I think we need to stop with this. It's somewhat loosey-goosey, somewhat unprofessional. I know you're not in a professional environment. Somewhat degrading, somewhat embarrassing. Not somewhat, it is embarrassing to represent the Black community like how you guys think you should represent it. You are embarrassing us when you do what you do. And I want for everyone to stop and raise your standards, okay? Raise your standards and stop wearing those bonnets in public. So listen to all that the people have to say and let me know what you think. I'm going to play the videos right here.
Tuskegee University says leave the bonnets, the durags, and the slippers in the dorms. I'm Ebony, and I read another news story in case you missed it. Let's get into these highlights, and this is a hot topic this week, all right? So Tuskegee University's updated dress code bans bonnets, durags, and bedroom slippers from in the classroom, dining halls, and official campus events. School leaders say the goal is to promote professionalism and encourage students to dress appropriately for the setting. The university is also tightening classroom attendance and cell phone rules. Some people support the policy, saying college should prepare students for professional environments and that bonnets and slippers are meant for home. Others say students are paying to receive an education, not to have their clothes policed, and argue that targeting bonnets and durags brings up a larger conversation about Black culture and respectability politics. Personally, I support this ban. I don't think it's unreasonable to ask students to leave the bonnets, the durags, and the slippers at home, and that a university such as Tuskegee University wants a standard for their students, the same standard that a lot of us have to adapt to when we enter the workforce. I can't go to work or show up on my Zoom call in a bonnet, in a durag, or with my pajamas on, okay? I just can't do it. And the same standard, I don't know why it's so hard or why that is unreasonable for some folks, why that standard shouldn't be present in higher education. Why are students showing up in a bonnet or a durag, something you wear to bed, something you wear to bed to protect your hair, all right? There are many scarves, there are hats, there are all kinds of things, but the reality is a bonnet, a durag, the whole pajama look. I'm assuming they're also targeting that with the whole bedroom slippers conversation, but maybe kids are just slipping in class and that's just so annoying. But either way it goes, I am fine with there being a standard, a dress code. It's not a uniform, but some type of standard because it's out of control. If anything, we should be fighting for students, young folks to dress for success. Remember, that was the whole thing that was pushed like when I was back in the day, in my generation, like dressing for success, not coming to class, bonnets, pajamas on, because what is that giving? It's giving you're relaxed. It's giving you're tired. It's giving you're sleepy. It's giving you want to be in bed, not that you're engaged in what I'm putting down, you know, and I'm a former teacher. So yeah, we see the bonnets everywhere. We see them at the airport. We see them at the mall and in the young folks in the pajamas and the bonnets in the mall, and older folks too. It's ridiculous. Like, it is ridiculous. And it is also a hygiene thing because you're wearing it in most cases to bed, and now you're out in the world in it. You want to be out in the world with your pillowcase on? You know, anyways, so I support it, but I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Do you think that this is reasonable? Or do you think that Tuskegee is doing way too much? Let the kids be. Would love to hear your thoughts in the comments below.
I can't wait for the day that they ban bonnets in public. I just want to remind y'all that Black American women have more headdresses in our culture than bonnets. I know y'all love to scream with the, oh, this is a part of our culture. We never walked around in bonnets as a part of our culture. That is for sleep. We have plenty of headdresses that we wear out in public in our culture that are not fucking bonnets and go very beautifully with our outfit. Since y'all care so much about Black American culture and Black culture, how come y'all don't wear them headdresses? How come you don't wear turban wraps? Why is it that you just want to stick a bonnet on your head like it's a hat? It's so tacky because y'all don't have no, like, y'all wear them everywhere. I be seeing nurses wearing bonnets, and my sister is a nurse, and nurses have hats that they wear. They be so cute and jolly. How come y'all don't wear them? I mean, just walking outside in a bonnet, it gives ghetto. It gives ghetto, dirty, and tacky. You're outside in a bonnet, something that's meant for sleep. You're going to go home and probably lay in the bed on your pillows with that same bonnet on that you wore outside. It done rubbed up against your car seat, all in the public air. It's the same thing with the pajamas outside. Y'all got to stop the madness. Come on now, wearing pajamas outside